Jenny, obviously the transport budget settlement did involve reductions in LIPs, but I believe that we've been able to protect the boroughs from much more severe cuts than might otherwise have been the case, and the LIP profile, that's the financial support we'll be giving to the boroughs over the next 4 years over the CSR period, is a 3% cut in 2011-2012, 5% in 2012-13, and 12%. That's right, in 2013-14.
Now, you've said that you're going to protect certain elements of that budget, and you've said you'll protect road maintenance and bridge strengthening.
Yes.
Now, very important, but that means that other elements will actually have bigger cuts because you're saving money there. So, for example, on walking and cycling and road safety, they'll actually have bigger cuts than other areas. Well,
Jenny, I think over the last 2 or 3 years, you and I have had long conversations about how much money we spent on cycling in this mayoralty. We spent a huge amount of money. I think anybody could fault us for our investment, except possibly you, could fault us for our investment or commitment to cycling. We're determined to expand that.
But the boroughs
will have more freedom to determine where they wish to make investments and indeed to make economies.
Well, they won't have more freedom if you've already told them that you're protecting roads and bridges. You've said that you're protecting that, so other areas have got to suffer bigger cuts.
Well.
All right. For example, last month you renewed your promise that all Year 5 school children in London would have cycle training if they wanted it by 2012. Now, do you really expect, in these days of cuts, that the boroughs are going to keep your promise?
Well, I see no reason why they shouldn't be able to.
Because they won't have the money.
But if they feel unable to, that honestly, you'll need to bring evidence of that to me, because it's the first time that I've been made aware of it.
But if you're giving them less money and you're allocating some of that money and protecting some of that money for other areas, naturally cycling and walking and bike training for kids are going to suffer more. You renewed your promise last month, and yet you have broken it because you're not going to give that money.
Well, what you have yet to produce, Jenny, is evidence that boroughs are not going to be able to deliver on that promise, and that's the thing. That's the thing I'll wait for.
All right, then. You've also said in your Cycling Revolution document, you've said school travel plans are hugely important to my vision of a cycling revolution in London. Now, again, that budget's going to be squeezed. You're making lots of promises, and I just don't see the money there to deliver those promises.
Well, there is a huge amount of work that we're doing to encourage walking and cycling to school. I'm determined to pursue that. I want to see the evidence that we're unable to deliver on these commitments before I accept my guilt. But I'm more than happy to be accused of being forced to cut things. But let's show me the evidence first.